Right. Inside Kotoko and Ghana Premier League, and I asked Tanasia, you be doing come and I asked you in here because I'm not MC in Tiapo, and I'm a Mesomedi and I even now, I didn't know in Aba. You didn't some partner at the Airbrail. Yeah. MC,
yes, sir.
Some of Dawson, and also Airbrail and Pa. Yes, I can go stars no Kotoko. And the meeting be a cost update.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on decision of referee Robert Mose.
Papa na yadi.
Say me catch it.
Papa na yadi. And
let me say me catch it.
Onim.
Oh, have one in no man say about it.
Me share boni and I bam.
Na say me kind about it.
Before the game na me say yes say glow for no yeah pam
about it okay.
And I'm the video got to Facebook. So we follow ya. The video got to was that this was hinted about 5-4 days ago. On our channel say I dare no say the AC kono. But one share glow TV for more moon. Yeah. And I come by. But I had one comment to be and I didn't really like it. But
you ever handle that one later? You can say you ever handle that one later.
So like as a channel, so no. I mean the story that we post.
And you try to also dig deep to find more about it. And go stars ne Kotoko Chaban K5 more reaction be on the bar and only later send my can brain ho. Na Kotoko transfer.
Yeah.
Abdul Aziz sir. Now say boy na near can one some on Blast Stars.
Yeah.
On Barcelona.
Yeah.
What share brand about dreams in the kakra?
Me
Net saying.
Me share new league ni mu. Share no call Africa. And then the performance our Africa was one of the reasons I earned that call from Barcelona. Now, so we share league ni na or ball for Dreams FC na as a winger, 24 matches with 7 goals.
Dreams
for Dreams.
24 matches.
24 matches or boy. That is for the league. Okay. And was just 7 goals. Or call Africa. I think he provided 5 goals, if my memory serves me right. Africa, yes, or share 4 goals and make it 2 assists. Right?
Africa.
Africa. It wasn't bad.
Okay.
And it wasn't bad. I mean, Woko Africa will first move. Nasa to me it contribute to 6 goals. And bad. And then even at Dreams FA Cup matches and also Omeki 5 appearances and share 4 goals. So in all, we're making about 17 goal contribution for Dreams FC answer Barcelona for effort. He is one clinical finisher and a left-footed. And see now Oyobia, I mean, he's very good. Is wingers na yajibona yemfempia. Mempe football ye ball na kwa na say untumi who decision. Pia defender no fa no ko. He's one of those guys omutumi do omo na benkum no ye adwuma pa wo mfimfini ho no. And Oboa Dreams FC with 17 goal contribution around 39 games there. And you're bad for a midfielder or for a winger. Okay. Well, it wasn't bad.
The last time you discussed Kotoko attacking transfer desire.
Okay.
Let's analyze the Kotoko anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
Isaac Mintah. Kwame Poku.
Eduku.
Samson Eduku. Albert Amwa. So 4 players in right-footed.
Yes.
Right-footed. So me main strikers, no right-footed.
Right-footed.
And so weaker foot.
Yeah.
Okay. Supporting attacking options. Peter Aqua. Or a right-footed. The other left one part. Or check on the so check no I'm found by say I'm found by the difference no the kobenkum ni say ya normally the cross no bano ano nyeshe but what I say the cross never ban ano nyeshe
yeah
inti sana akwente bi eso otwe say
yeah
good inti Peter akwade no
Saka
Fernando Wisdom Bassi right footed
yes
so also just akwan na Saka right footed.
Yes.
Elvis Cheba for a right
footed.
Oh, to a million harbor na quack to say, oh, one hour pay variations. Oh, how the team is playing.
And these are 8 players.
8 players were attacking zone. And it's 8 right footed. The man said, oh, boy, Nasa Ope say the obo benkum or direct crosser. The only option available is a left back, no. Patrick Asidu. I don't say or you overlapping Ben. No, I that kind of cross, no, any amount.
Yeah.
But what I say, any benkum
if you want to have that
kind of
cross, okay.
Now when the power, so pe player, senior as they say, born on transformation in Bantusha, Mohamed Salah, or you benkuma about that nifa
so ho.
Savino City, benkuma nifa, Bukayo Saka. Arsenal, Benkuma, Bodenifa, Pedro Neto, Benkuma, Odenifa, Noababinya, Lamiyama, Bonidin, Benkuma, Odenifa, almost Leroy Sani, Benkuma, Odenifa.
Yeah.
You play teams Kakreb Nabenzubi said Dembele, Utimiboni,
yeah.
But majority of the players, Nifani Yachama Benkumo for Inti Kotoko, I like the option of Benkum, direct cross. And now Benkum. In terms of cutting, say or no de ba benkuma be shooting.
Yeah.
Kotoko ho and and in terms of benkumo ya direct cross, Patrick is here. It was 30 Kotoko ball now. Patrick konanim more.
Crosses
more because for Kotoko to get a decent cross from the left side, only Patrick. And yes, they say Nifa fans so they ban Nifa to say. Nobody say. Normally, Uboni say it's more of an in-swinger. A goalkeeper no so.
Yeah.
What I say? Yeah. But when they're out no, they say, oh, trouble, we say. Into the bus, they say keep an heading. Because the boy is moving away from him. Move away from him. So it's difficult for him to rush.
Exactly.
But in India, and I'm saying, everybody should say, no, what me be so say. But what I say?
Yeah.
To Kotoko lack those options.
Yeah.
And Coach Ogum, before Sobe Kono make that desire.
Oh, okay. To have a left-footed winger.
Good. Nenuna. We also transfer Friday be wild card. So unim wild card na yeden.
Yen chinam kese bi wild card as ye toatum.
Yen hwade. Enya de a wan kasa uni say unsabet me eden. I can better
the yen tuntum hwade.
But Abrabon yes one so an ha hu de eden.
Yeah. As wo ba bi na mo na say usuro say ben no. Wo ye vim na be bi kwa no kra wa twa ma dada.
Until last week na ebeto just Barcelona for say Abdul Aziz or Muntimi to us.
Yeah.
No say Aziz under 20 no ko ball pa. Obo pa. No na they may picking here.
Okay.
Say Asante ko company 4% omoko bopuno no hwade. E wa Aziz for Africa.
Aziz Abdul Isa
for Africa.
Ombeso
omoko bopuno no no mo hwade.
Look,
say e loan in pa
omo famre no.
Odom beje.
Me di kan Aziz ho asam kakra.
To the the other ones exclusive.
Questions there was a question exclusive. Okay. One say enkane no. And I bobo na you say left footed no order benkum. And I friend the attacker number 11 and I right footed at that Nifaso number 7 normally sana na your friend. This time round assistant because enkane no. So we should Ghana Black Stars okra no mo bobo and that is why I make us say arguably we had the best midfielders in the presence of Steven Appiah, Sule Muntari, you have Lai Kinson and then Michael Essien. Because at time Essien Steven ewo mfimfini wankasa na omoja Sule ewo nifanso omoja Lai Kinson ewo nifanso Sule beda benkum so na Lai Kinson akwakoda nifanso no mu nyina no eweko eye na nka probably Sule beko the other side go meswohye no mu nyina cut in. This is how our football no see now who team na say we need left footed winger, a hard one, if you want to use him or writer, unyabi. So if you want to use him on the natural and the traditional way, or the orthodox way now, so unyabi. And the banner sana Patrick said you had the pressure banner so because he makes a lot of running. Maybe you also obey Nimu, maybe a Peter and a Saka and a kita born as one cat ina will be to the newness on wire crossing. So it's a very good Kotoko. A better market in the no when you're left-footed winger. Now, if they want to knock on the doors of Aziz, it's a very good thing. Now, the say can say yeah, loan poor. They should. Because Kotoko Beko Africa, one, or a very good player, two, or that forward, let's move on, let's set the ball forward, or that quality. Three, our African experience. Wakobo goals will have contributed 6 goals in Africa for Dreams FC. So what that experience and the experience in the Neko Barcelona. I hear Krano. So when to me about 90 minutes I was seasoning in Ampona was there because for Obi to learn Barcelona to train with the Barcelona senior team, I think Wakonenim. And when you experience, there's all your bad players in the when you be more. But then Barcelona for more Lamas and whatever no. And normally, almost a tinkolano. The fact is that Barcelona for can say Yanin to doesn't mean so or a bad player.
Barca no a loan or mobile.
Or a loan or mobile.
Or Barca loan.
Or Barca loan.
Nanke option to buy a Barca.
Then they do not want to activate that clause.
So coming back to Dreams FC.
Dreams FC. And Kotoko want to knock the doors and test the waters. I believe it's a good call. They should push it. I would applaud that move. So Obana say a loan based on what we know Aziz to be, which me it will be very difficult. Seriously, it will be very difficult. So Kotoko Benya, the signature of Aziz, based on because of where he's coming from, the team he is coming from, the ownership, and then the agents. It will be very difficult to have a signature. So a Kotoko bona fide player, but alone I think will be a good thing. Now at least about me at the launching a career and a crown for. The team Dreams FC and everyone who cares about the future of the boy, a very bright boy. I'll bet me about Kotoko on the campaign for Africa.
Now, come on, see it. As he store and a buyer, no.
Okay.
Nazi to do him dada. No, dada.
Okay.
On said Barcelona, nobody can inform Dreams. They will not activate.
Okay.
The clause. Inti dito di oya aware that.
Okay.
Na. Nkomoni yese. Nkomodi die ma Azito didi bi na. No bisa penye on Azito di one Dreams for na figure them. And in a form of a joke. But pass na Aziz monsa ma Kotoko non Friday. Africa one year na monsa fama. Because you want to monitor the development of the player.
The game,
and manager not transform player and ma you never born Abasoni
Azito.
And Kotoko is also willing to pay
for the services of Aziz.
Me say, Kotoko ye willing to pay because a chita from penny in for na sa asem ne fa o masum no. A fa o masum no. Reaction no mo put you up instantly.
Yes, I heard that. Aduane bi wo ho a wonhia control me numa sa.
A chita from penny for na sa
control ba ko pese ye wo de.
Sa asem na fa o masum. Ehurusi o mo boy ye no. And even a chita for penny for no say say maybe a chem ka Kotoko nya baby e be fako.
Okay.
But in this case they know that Kotoko fans or a player Kotoko betimi aton and they assess some money.
From that angle nangasa no.
But what think about
from that angle now so na
tough one instantly nipa be 9 na commodity before masumwa na ebra na zito as or test as or the idea bro as or bisa because the story tells me say Dreams FC already have a plan for Aziz.
Okay.
They already have a plan for Aziz.
Okay.
But Kotoko want to probe.
Okay.
Kotoko want to
test the waters.
And now we're about direct between Nana Penkraniket.
Fantastic.
Direct between Nana Penkraniket.
And they have a very solid relationship.
Yes. Direct.
Fantastic.
Actually say in Seminole and yet Kotoko are willing
it's
to
becoming similar to how Baba Rahman came to Kotoko.
But when we say when Baba Mumia to say
no, where they Mumia?
Where Aziz they say
our experience.
Aziz is there. Where a boy and a casa Kotoko and your player friend Aziz. Now we bar a chitaf will be 2 actually no doors. And a position of a bonnet say be Kotoko is looking for a creative midfielder, and Kotoko is also looking for a left-footed winger. I'll bet me add the goals.
And he's
fit for both.
Perfect.
Otimi bought the number 10 row just behind the striker. Excellent. And Otimi bought the wings. Excellent. It's Kotoko Popi to compete with Babaya and Emmanuel Entry.
And Babaya is always very good in the middle.
To Kotoko Popi to compete.
And if you have
Babaya,
yeah,
just behind the striker, and Kotoko Popi to compete with the Ayase. And Kotoko Sa Pobia. It do the idea import me sambo free benkumo. And profiling, no.
Aziz fit.
I fit pepe.
It seem.
And a direct a
square peg in a square hole.
Direct between an up and crank
and Kate.
It is the wild card and on the first option for Kotoko. The time I on the first option here said when you are building options, the first option you should have some level of confidence on side and but we know. And yet your Kotoko OGD. But among your man is they want to try.
They want to try and test the waters.
And my man can't say when you
okay.
And free name copy memoranda. Free name copy memoranda.
Okay.
Ubetisa Santiko Quechita from Penny Funibi. Ebe started the assembly babonte.
Okay.
Omo person omo check other side of supporters.
Now why not
any
say
the loan conversation? No?
Why not say I won't start a conversation with the management of Aziz now?
They say management of Aziz and one omo ya bomudin.
Enti
omo bomudin.
Okay, Matthias.
Omo ya bomudin. Now say Kotoko management no omo pekasa bebre.
Yeah.
Omo underground.
Action.
Oh say Makajo say say my candidate says it to the Bay Juma no.
Oh yeah,
started the recruitment. Abdul Aziz Kotoko air knocking on the door.
They should.
They are going to knock on the door.
And they should knock it
harder. Say this week, better say it from penny for I started.
And they should knock it harder.
The adding.
Oh yes,
adding.
They should knock it harder.
Adding.
They need to make us an adding, you know.
But Kotoko
buying a player
Kotoko want to place their offer on the table.
I think make us a loan option will be a bit flexible.
Boy no. News back Kotoko from penny for the peke and say England.
Yeah.
England championship almost such a move for the boy.
Okay.
Our championship.
Okay.
Amukre pushy from some clubs for Germany.
Okay.
So one say and your friend or Black Stars na be say me say the neko bo justify near the once what is means what what is answer. So their primary target is to let the boy stay outside.
Okay.
But they are also interested in the development of the boy. A place where he will feel at home and develop
and play more.
Yeah, baby,
I bench.
They had other offers from Egyptian clubs, a broad African way. But they decided to let him go on loan to Barcelona because they felt that Barcelona would develop the player much better than so they go Egypt. One Koyade Egypt pe Oma killing a career.
That will be the end.
That will be the end. That's why because the scan free Egypt Tunisia or next to be breaching Barcelona the end. Barcelona then they said but they wanted place where he would develop. So the development of they believe so much. Boy, it's only 20 years.
Yeah.
I think he's now 18 or so. They believe so much in his potential. And the angle I got pushing here said, a place where he would taste quality football in Ghana.
Yeah.
A place where Obe face some form of pressure. You say pressure makes diamonds.
Yeah.
Pressure about bringing the best out of him. A place where he will be loved. And you work under a father figure. Ezito.
And also like develop a boy.
And a place where a role is set for him. The African football, in terms of secretary, Kotoko ready to pay something. And you would I'm say dollars in a year won't mean a year $4.
Yeah, so Aziz is 19 years.
19. Would mean now wait $4 maybe. But Kotoko so kakra. On bet me the amount what me abe. Maninti baako a friend wildcard transfer. But Kotoko aircon. Then as a chita for the parlay or channel also. We dropped a video of our own brother Piero.
Okay.
Talking about Mintah for a year Hamza. A chita for ne say
Aziz Isaac Mintah
for Hamza Issa.
Of
Haas.
This is my.
See, Africa, one ounce as a club.
Sorry. This is my take. This is my take. I mean, Mintah is one of the finest strikers, especially when he played for Adriana Stars. Oba Kotoko na nyaman fire. But you see, transfers mid-season. Normally, a 50-50. It could go either way. Just said there, Kwamboku dia baya asoja amano. Mintah baya no so no. Let's not forget now a praka crowd and all the Benin name one aye. And your man kuye mano. The Mintah that I know, ewe Diana say Ojina now so yes Mintah. I don't think there should be a swap deal for Hamza. Hamza has played a full season for her to folk, right?
Yeah.
With 5 goals.
Yeah.
With 5 goals. Kwamboku ba you know, oba mid-season, or started second season. For the second round. I said 9 Premier League goals. And so what the FA Cup goals account were more double numbers. But Hamza at Hearts of Folk has scored 5 goals in all competitions. Mintah Shebi, but the argument is that the Mintah that I know, because Mintah ba you know, or how many matches any Mintah? That's one point.
One question.
Or by you know the president and who told now would see Parkers. Mintah, if I would submit Mintah hasn't started for Kotoko.
Or started Kotoko in Swatremai.
Very good.
And started Kotoko Nations and then free bench in the bar.
No,
and Kotoko Samatex. Okay. No started.
Yes, so 2 matches and I was started the friends Kotoko.
Yeah. Other
matches are Obobini and Obem second half, and that's after 70th minutes. Oba and also no Kwamboku Ebo Eshe. Albert Amwa Oba no or no Oshe. Unfortunately, Albert Amwa Pry no Sabra no so Hontono. And a Kwamboku de Berem. Kwamboku by and also no Afadi Amano. And if you're a coach, you don't change the player. Washer goes in mount. Then you go Kwamboku by. First 4 matches need and washer goes. At the amount. And coach Ben a best son. Some men try way goes way now back or by trainer. I said, no, you don't do that. That is what I'm saying. Say the Isaac Mintah that I know.
Based on the wire
Adriana, I already 2 quite a coba, you know. If we get that inform Isaac Mintah,
if
I would choose him
able to bring the best
best out of Isaac Mintah. I would choose him over Hamza. I would choose him over Hamza. Hamza, no twist, no disrespect. He's a fine player. He's a fine goal scorer.
First of all, you will not even support a swap deal. Let alone get this guy come.
No, I wouldn't. That's my take. I wouldn't support that idea. Hamza.
What if it's a manager's choice? What if a manager believe sir, will you even consider or you raise objection?
The manager should convince some of us why
that is if it's the manager's decision.
Yes.
The manager should even
convince some of us, and at the tough one now, and make those comments. You should convince them why or feel say Isaac Mintah should move in. No, I call for Hamza.
How's Mintah?
Oh yes, so omo penda da kwanza Oba Kotoko away training. Okay, say Oko Accra.
And okay, I say confirm me clarify issues. Documentation and Oko
Yana has to phone be as Akwanaba. Waban crying and Waba sign a contract. They are mine. Had to dinner chache. Watara minimum Watara penny pa. But for me, I believe say Mintah will be beautiful. Bring him out. Bring the Mintah that we know from Adriana out, and you get the best out of the ball.
One season
I think so. I think
we can just say Mintah Eduku and Uncle Fosu Yenya Didi Eduku. Also free bench by ball crossbar or say go back.
Go na Angelo.
Go na Angelo. I'm on for say a typical strikers go.
We can assess a player by just a game.
It's also Kwame Poku ako.
Kwame Poku, yes. Kwame Poku.
And now, okay, I said Chairman K5. No, my can say Albert Inyanya full recovery. And say maybe I can't go for you say Obed. But I say sometimes in same way Kwame can reduce the magnitude of a 7.
Yeah.
But the Chairman K5 I can't meet me. I can't. I say Albert here won the Pioneer Crown and Obo against a Go Stars.
Okay.
Because also the whole of last week, most of the training reports I know Nyebi. I said yeah. And then my Eduku ball Kotoko youth team there. A friendly no or say goal.
Yeah.
And Kotoko name for cry. How many team in a boy? Adom no all say goal. Youth team no share and Adom share.
Yeah.
Until Albert is being managed. Until Minya Shaw class and recovery Albert but in Domins and can report.
Okay.
Minya Shaw also be training. Only ne samba near see you. Minya Shaw some be as usual money. And do you think it's a matches now can coach in my Eduku started? Sir, because say the league is almost over.
Yeah.
So instead of say you push Kwame Poku suni ho. So instead of say you push Albert Amwa in the words of Chairman K5, yeah, man things to help him feel less of the pain to play no. And then yeah, Edukumbo sa 3 matches no. 2 na can answer na FA Cup na there. Because FA Cup in the Kwame no Kwame aba. FA Cup no na say Albert Trancha na ne ho no. Ni en hwe de Eduku eden ebetimi. I don't know your take on
yes,
that. Based on your no dey.
Say that we can say you can assess a player. Me there. Obi so betumi aka sa player there oje ball kra.
Over that day ball na Eduku abo free so ba Kotoko no.
Against Go Stars in there.
Go Stars in the Boniye pa.
Oyade.
Oyade. Na ye.
Oyade.
Na what you say? Na Go Stars for na brand and say but na ye because you hu Eduku baba ya. Baba ya sports ball control.
Yeah. You see those players no Nina no baby are no more ones no two kwan no. They were good. Yes be system no. Yeah, but me point and say aka 2 matches.
Yeah, man,
Kotoko pamu player BSC. All players of major Mukwain will come after the season. I'm sure so by now, ya penny bidding at that one that. A minimum so ya 50-50 and a war or more save. So let him play. 2 matches now could change probably the decision of the coach. So Oba nani question not just say Oba be go. Oba na said you will see control ball. Which the ball F who calling now. What do we say? This boy from Nigeria, Fernando Bassi, Kotoko against Babaya Ramirefi. Now Obemu at the 71st minute. Obaya and no man Obey ye and after no supporters boy baby Anna met to VIP no be I think was it Adriana?
Yeah.
Obay na ade oba be ye na oje bo ba kuna ode ko na nimu oba mafo bia abna my boy we mo mane mo and o bo no ye mo mane mo just a game with just 19 minutes Eduku mo
yes me tie o come na Mintah on support if there's a swap deal.
I believe that Mintah Mintah could be given another season
na Eduku so ye 2 matches
Eduku so ye 2 matches ya kai
well so yeah higher home be more to come we are official Zito list no.
Okay. Yeah, list of players are up.
But
okay.
Baby, I want one thing. It's not list of players up. List of players no penny is easy to get it because you involve a third party.
Okay. Let's wait there.
List of players are open there. Say me per MC, I'm a free MC.
Okay.
Say MC go down for. MC will be a man and say, Chairman, Kotoko for na friend you. Say MC was spiritual father.
Exactly.
MC will media friend be a friend.
But friend I catch and say,
"Oh, Kumasi creating."
It's the same.
Until no the moment you call a player and call a club, and no the other day to keep one. Okay. But on what about permanent? The say no shall secretariat.
So, list when your players are Obejo
Mokoi.
But by now I say you're ready.
Debut, I am ready.
Until I can say by now.
I am ready. One an up in crowd.
It's good said by now. I am ready.
I mean, some catcher said.
I got 2 matches.
My catcher said the Kotoko in the last season, we season on Pamu players. Player be a club name convince obeste no we obe Pamono.
Okay.
Omoma enche.
We yeah.
Omo last season there na. Nti ehwe se ne enkomo no because so The wild card transfer desire of Asante Kotoko. Any abranti friend Hamza no. Aziz no. Any etimi abomodin Adom Wesuko. Akofa 17 bro. More to come later on this platform. Bye bye.